So in this video, let us solve question number 21 of exercise 5.1 of the continuity chapter. So the question is, discuss the continuity of the functions a f of x is equals to sin x plus cos x, b f of x is equals to sin x minus cos x, c f of x is equals to sin x into cos x. So let us see how to solve this problem. Solution. So before going to solve this problem, so from the algebra of the continuity of functions, suppose consider two functions g of x and h of x. So if g of x and h of x are functions defined for real numbers, then what we can say, suppose g of x is continuous. Suppose g of x is continuous at a point C, as well as h of x is continuous at a point C. Then from the algebra of continuity, we can say that g of x plus h of x is continuous at the point C. G of x minus h of x is continuous at the point C. G of x into h of x is continuous at the point C, as well as g of x by h of x. H of x is also continuous at the point C, provided h of c is not equals to 0. So the function in the denominator should not be 0 at the given point. So this is regarding the algebra of continuity. So we can use this algebra of continuity to solve the given problem. So now let us take sin x as some function g of x is equals to sin x, and h of x is equals to cos x. So as we have seen from the algebra of continuity, suppose if we prove that sin x is continuous, also cos x is continuous, then what we can say, sin x plus cos x is continuous, sin x minus cos x is also continuous. Similarly, sin x into cos x will be continuous. So first we are going to prove that g of x is equals to sin x is a continuous function. So to show this is sin x is continuous function, we know that so sin x is defined for all real numbers. So sin x is defined for any real number. So to prove this is continuous, we have to show that left hand limit is equals to right hand limit, that is equals to the value of the function at the given point. So suppose take c be any real number. So c is a arbitrary real number. Then the value of the function g of x at the point C becomes, that is g of c is equals to sin c. Let us now calculate the value of left hand limit. Left hand limit is equals to, from the definition, limit x tends to c minus g of x, that is same as limit h tends to 0 g of c minus h. So this is the definition of left hand limit, means x is approaching to c, from left hand side. So from the definition, what we can write, that is same as limit h tends to 0, g of x is equals to sin x. So g of c minus h means replace x by c minus h. So that is sin c minus h. So that is equals to limit h tends to 0. So if we expand sin c minus h by using the formula sin a minus b, we know that sin a minus b is equals to sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. So let us expand this one. So we can write sin c into cos h minus cos c into sin h. So now substitute the limit. So that is replacing h by 0. So we get sin c into cos 0 minus cos c into sin 0. But the value of sin 0 is 0. So 0 into cos c becomes 0. So second term becomes 0. And the value of cos 0 is 1. So sin c into 1, that is sin c. So the value of left hand limit we obtained as sin c. So we obtained left hand limit is equals to sin c. Now let us compute the right hand limit. So right hand limit is equals to limit x tends to c plus g of x. So that is equals to limit h tends to 0 g of c plus h. So that is equals to limit h tends to 0 g of c plus h. G of c plus h means there we will get sin c plus h. So that is equals to limit h tends to 0. So expand by using sin a plus b. Sin a plus b is equals to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. So we can write sin c into cos h plus cos c into sin h. Now substituting the limit, so that is sin c into cos 0 plus cos c into sin 0. The value of sin 0 is 0. So 0 into cos c becomes 0. Again cos 0 is 1. So 1 into sin c becomes sin c. So the value of right hand limit is sin c. Left hand limit is also sin c. And the value of the function at the point c is also sin c. So for the function g of x is equals to sin x, what we have got, we obtained left hand limit is equals to right hand limit. So that is equals to the value of the function at the point c. So the function g of x is continuous at the point c. But here c is arbitrary real number. So we can take any real number. So what we can say, so it holds for all real number. So the given function g of x is equals to sin x. So g of x is equals to sin x is continuous for all x belongs to R. That is for all real numbers the given function is continuous. So similarly, we are going to prove h of x is equals to cos x is a continuous function. So the function cos x is defined for all real numbers. So let us take any arbitrary real number. Suppose c be any arbitrary real number. Then the value of the function h of x at the point c becomes h of c is equals to cos c. To check whether h of x is continuous, we have to prove that left hand limit is equals to right hand limit, that is equals to the value of the function at the point c. So already we got h of c is equals to cos c. So let us compute left hand limit. So left hand limit is equals to limit x tends to c minus h of x, or that is same as limit h tends to 0 h of c minus h, or that is equals to limit h tends to 0 h of c minus h. H of c minus h means we will get cos c minus h. So that is equals to limit h tends to 0. Expand cos c minus h by using cos a minus b. We know that cos a minus b is equals to cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. So this can be written as cos c into cos h plus sin c into sin h. Now substitute the limit, replacing h by 0, cos c into cos 0 plus sin c into sin 0. But the value of sin 0 is 0. So 0 into sin c becomes 0. Cos 0 is 1. So 1 into cos c becomes cos c. So the left hand limit. So we obtained left hand limit is equals to cos c. So now compute the right hand limit at the point c. Right hand limit is equals to limit x tends to c plus h of x, that is equals to limit h tends to 0 h of c plus h, that is equals to limit h tends to 0 h of c plus h will be cos c plus h. So limit h tends to 0, expand by using cos a plus b formula, that is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. We get cos c into cos h minus sin c into sin h. By substituting the limit cos c into cos 0 minus sin c into sin 0. So second term becomes 0 since sin 0 value is 0. First term, here cos 0 is 1. So 1 into cos c becomes cos c. So right hand limit is equals to cos c, left hand limit is equals to cos c, as well as the value of the function at the point c is also cos c. So clearly left hand limit is equals to right hand limit. So that is equals to h of c. So what we can say? We can say that the function h of x is continuous. H of x is continuous at the point c. But c is a arbitrary real number. Means if we take any real number, the condition holds good. So what we can say? The given function cos x is continuous. Cos x is continuous for all real numbers. So we obtained sin x is continuous as well as cos x is also continuous function. So we have seen that sin x is continuous for all real numbers as well as cos x is also continuous. From the algebra of continuity, what we can say? F of x is equals to g of x plus h of x. So g of x means sin x, h of x means cos x. So sin x is continuous, cos x is continuous, implies sin x plus cos x is also continuous. Second one, again what we can say? F of x is equals to g of x minus h of x. So that is equals to sin x minus cos x is also continuous. So this is from algebra of continuity. If g is continuous and h is continuous, g plus h is continuous as well as g minus h is continuous as well as g into h is also continuous. So here g of x into h of x means sin x into cos x is also continuous. So thank you. Have a nice day.